Oral presentation for the Technical Language 1 Proficiency Test. In this presentation, we will be talking about programming languages, more specifically about Turbo Pascal, or commonly known as Pascal. Let's get started. Pascal is a high-level procedural programming language designed in the late 1960s and published by 1970 by Niklaus Wirth. Because it's so easy to use and doesn't require previous programming knowledge, Pascal is a great starting point for everyone who wants to start in the world of programming and prepare themselves for the more complex languages out there. In this video, we will be reviewing two examples. On the first example, I will explain the different parts we can find in Pascal and create a small program to tell someone's age. To create a program, we first need a compiler. A compiler is a program that translates our code into a language that the machine can understand. In our case, we will be using Turbo Pascal. For this first example, we will create a program that will tell someone's age. The first thing we need to do is to name our program. This we'll do by writing the program statement followed by the name of our program. Next, we need to tell our program what type of functions are we using. For that purpose, we will use the CRT library. After that, we declare our variables. There are different types of variables. We have integer, which stores whole numbers, long integers, which stores longer integers. We have real, which stores decimal numbers, chars that store only a single character, string, which stores a string of characters or letters, and we also have boolean, which stores true and false values. For our example, we will be using only two types of variables, the string and the integer variables. After declaring our variables, we tell our program to begin running. We use the clear screen statement to clear the screen before running our program. We use the write-ln statement to display text in our screen, while we use the readln statement to store the values the user inputs in our program. For our example, we will be using three variables: a name, a year, and an age. We will ask two questions and we will display one answer message. The first question will be, what is the name of the user? And we will store it in the name variable. The next question will be in what year the user was born, which we will store in the year variable. We will later display a message telling the name and the age of the user. And with that, we will end our program. If we did everything correctly, the next step will be to compile our program. We do this by going to the Compile tab and hitting the Compile button. If no errors are displayed, the next step will be to run our program. We do this by going to the Run tab and hitting Run or using the keys Ctrl plus F9. As we can see, our program is running fine, so we input our name and hit Enter. The next question is displayed and we now need to enter the year in which we were born. We hit enter again and the program will display our age. And with that we finish our first example.